The liability is similar. So both organizations will protect the people that are involved, whether on the corporate level it would be directors, officers, stockholders. On the LLC side, it would be the manager and any members that hold an interest. And so if there is any type of exposure via some type of claim, whether it's actual lawsuit or maybe some other type of claim that's pre-litigation, the persons that are involved with those organizations are shielded from personal liability. Now, there is a concept in corporate law that's been around for a long time, which states that you can pierce the corporate veil if, in fact, the people that are operating the corporation do not act like they're operating a corporation. So they don't put vehicles under the corporate name, they keep them under their own name, they have a building under their own name, they sign documents under their own name, they may have bank accounts under their own name, and they have this LLC out there, or this corporation, excuse me, that is basically the shell and nothing is operating underneath it. And so you can pierce the corporate veil and assign personal liability to officers or directors or stockholders. With the LLC, it's kind of the same way. So if you operate within the constraints of an LLC and operate as if you are operating a corporation, then you are going to be protected from liability. The LLC typically has more flexibility when it comes to taxes. They have more flexibility when it comes to management than an actual corporation, because with the corporation, if you change directors, and that has to be refiled with the state, and with the LLC, that's not necessarily the case. So they both protect liability. The LLC may be a little bit more to startup. The S corporation is a little bit more similar to an LLC than a regular or so-called C corporation, insofar as the tax liability can be created so that it's less than with just a C corporation. And then, you know, the person obviously has to talk to their accountant, but there are certain deductions that you may be able to make with the S that you can't make with the C. So they both try and manage taxes better with those two types of organizations. So they're similar in that. And as I stated before, if you're going to have foreign investors, if you're going to have a lot of work that is done outside the country, and there may be suits and a country doesn't recognize an LLC, then that's going to be a problem. So you'd be better off having an S corporation if you're not going to deal with it just domestically. Now, all 50 states in the United States recognize LLCs, so you don't have a problem going state to state. So you don't have to stay just in the state of Florida to do business. But if you go outside of the domestic area, then you'd probably be better off with an S corporation.